Hello everyone, it's Melissa and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. Are you ready to create a beautiful charm bracelet perfect for summertime? And you can also use this as a necklace or an anklet. Interchangeable jewelry is so on trend for this summer. This is a little twist or an embellishment on your typical charm bracelet. Instead of using jump rings, we're just going to be stringing or doing our bead stringing on soft flex wire. And I chose the beautiful purple amethyst. And I will go ahead and link down below in the description the other colors of soft flex. We are using beads from my collection, some glass beads, and then some purple agate 8mm. These are really faceted 8mm rondels, and I will link down below in the description my Amazon affiliate link for those beads. And I am using these laser etched butterfly beads, and they are from an online bead shop on Etsy. You will need some head pins and some size 11 seed beads. And for the size 11 seed beads, you can use any brand that you prefer. These are just regular glass. I think they're check glass seed beads. And then you will need a clasp of your choice and some 2x2s and any other fun embellishments and charms you would like to add to your bracelet. And before we start creating, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It'll help my little channel grow. And also down below in the description, I will leave a link for more bracelet inspiration. Let's start creating. So I have some head pins, and I'm going to mix my metals between gold and silver just so you can see the connection point. I think it just really highlights these really faceted rondels. You kind of get like 4 or 5 different colors on there, and then with the purple agate as well. Just a perfect color palette. Kind of reminds me of a summer sunset. And then these are like a tangerine or an orange butterfly bead, and then they're double-sided, but you get the rainbow effect to really add into your sparkle of your design. So we're just going to add one of our little butterfly beads to each one of our head pins. And we'll be making our wrapped loops, and I'm using the tool, the one-step looper. You can also make your loops with your round nose pliers as well if you prefer. So we're going to bring in our tool, the one-step looper, and this is the 1.5mm. There are 2 larger sizes, and they can be found on Amazon or most local bead shops. So we're just going to go ahead and add in our head pin to our tool and give it a squeeze. And we're going to get the perfect loop every time. However, sometimes it doesn't close all the way, so we're going to take our round nose pliers in just a moment and make our adjustments. If the loop is open just a little bit, you do risk losing your charm or embellishment. So we have all our little embellishments created, and then I went ahead and added one of my 8mm purple beads to a head pin. And this is just going to be my little embellishment on the back of my bracelet. I'm going to use a lobster claw, so I thought I could add like a little bit of a chain extender. So we just take our round nose pliers and we make sure that our loop is completely closed. We're going to do this for all of our little embellishments. And then we're going to set our little embellishments and charms off to the side for just a moment. We're going to use our seed beads and do our basic bead stringing with our little design twist. So I'm just going to trim off my seed beads. This is like a silver lined purple. You probably need about 50 seed beads for this project. So you don't need a lot. So if you just have some left over from maybe a bead woven design, you can use that for this project. So just going to set those off to the side. We're going to bring in our Soft Flex, and if you've seen any of my other tutorials when I'm doing my bead stringing, I like to keep it on the spool. It just acts as a bead stopper. So we're just going to do our bead stringing, and if you have a hard time picking up the beads, Soft Flex is great. It also acts as a needle, so you don't have to pick up the beads with your fingers. And then also depending on the beads and Soft Flex that you use, sometimes you can see the Soft Flex wire show through your design. I think it just really adds to that element of design. So we're just going to add on a few more beads. Until we reach this rondel. And our rondel is going to have our little special connection point for our charm bracelet. Our rondel, and we are just going to add on 11 seed beads. And this is an 8mm rondel, so if you have a different bead, you might just have to just kind of make any adjustments for the seed beads to make it work. So we're exiting this way with our seed beads. We're going to take our Soft Flex and pass through the opposite way. And this is going to create like a little crown or a halo for your design and your bead. And then we're just going to continue our basic bead stringing until we reach the next rondel. And you don't have to add charms to this design if you don't want to. And when we're doing our bead stringing, once we pass back through our rondel, we want all our beads resting nice and tight with it. So we're on our rondel. We're just going to pick up 11 more seed beads. Five, 6, 7, 8. So we're exiting this side of the rondel. We're going to go in the opposite way with our Soft Flex and give it a pull. So you can see our little embellishments, and that is where our charms that we created earlier are going to attach to. We're going to do the same thing until we reach the end of our bracelet. So we're doing our basic bead stringing with our smaller bead and our 8mm purple agate. And then we're going to add in our rondel, and we're going to add our 11 seed beads and pass back through. And we're just going to continue the pattern until we reach the desired length for our project and bracelet. We have all of our beads added on, and then our little embellishments that we will attach our charms to in just a moment. So now we're going to bring in our 2x2s, and this is from softflexcompany.com. They're gold filled. And we're just going to slide it on like it was a bead. I know I have a lot of Soft Flex left over, so I'm going to be sure to save it for another project. Also, if you've seen any of my other tutorials, if I have extra Soft Flex, I can just slide my beads down. It's a little tricky with these little components here. They kind of act as little bead stoppers or spacers, so it's not allowing me to slide the project down. So we're just going to add on our 2x2 when we want it resting against that first bead or that last bead that we added on. We're just going to pass it back through, just through our 2x2 with our Soft Flex. And this is going to allow our Soft Flex to show in our design. And it's up to you how big or small you want your little connection point to be. This is where our clasp will connect to. We're going to take our pliers and just squeeze down. I'm going to rotate my pliers and squeeze again. This is going to round my 2x2 and create a little bead. It also gives it a more professional finish. We're just going to take our pliers and trim off our extra Soft Flex. And this is a perfect length for either maybe a pair of earrings or a small bracelet. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So from our spool, we're just going to cut a good workable length. Need about 3/4 to an inch of soft flex from the last bead to add on your 2x2. You could do it in less, but just amount just gives it a little bit easier to connect. We're going to pass back through our 2x2. We want to make sure that our beads are all nice and secure. We're going to compare our connection points. They don't have to be perfect. You just want them similar. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Flatten with our 2x2 and round and trim off any extra soft flex. So we have our cute little bracelet. And we're going to bring in our embellishments. And we're just going to need some jump rings. I'm using 5mm jump rings and the lobster claw. So we're going to kind of switch the metals a little bit and use golds. Just going to bring in our embellishments to add to our beautiful design. Size 5mm jump rings and a clasp. I'm using the lobster claw. So we're first going to attach our clasp, and you could attach your clasp directly to the soft flex, but I just like to attach it to jump rings a few reasons. If you ever need to make it larger or want to turn it into a necklace or an anklet, instead of having to restring the project, and you can adjust the size of your projects. So we're going to open our first jump ring. We just take our jump ring and gently twist side to side. We're going to attach our clasp and onto our soft flex connection point and give it a close. You'll know that your jump ring is closed. If you have a two-part clasp, such as a toggle, you would just attach the other side of your clasp to the other soft flex connection point. But for this project, I'm just going to use 3 jump rings, just kind of giving it a little bit of a chain extender. So we're just going to open and close jump rings. Just twist, attach, close. We're going to add on that third jump ring, and I'm going to attach my 8mm purple bead. And you can also add more charms, like if you wanted made with love charm or giving this as a gift, you could put someone's initial. So it just gives us a cute little embellishment for the back of our bracelet. Now we're going to attach our little butterflies. And sometimes you might just have to adjust the jump rings you're using for your project if they won't fit over your little loop of seed beads. We're just going to open our jump ring, attach our beautiful butterfly, and I love how they're double-sided. So with charm bracelets, you have a lot of movement, so that way you get a butterfly on each side. And we're just going to connect it through our little veil that we made of seed beads. We'll hear that little click, and you have your first little embellishment. If you ever wanted to change the charms for your design, it's just opening and closing jump rings, just like for the clasp. And if you are using one-sided charms or single-sided charms, you just want to make sure they're all going the same way. For my design, I can just add them anyway because there is a butterfly on each side. You can see how the project kind of looks like it's going every which way, but once you add a little bit of weight into and those charms, it's going to lay properly. And then we're just going to attach the rest of our butterflies. Almost on our last one. And I did have extra rondels on the other side. I could have added more charms. It's just kind of a design option. We're going to add on our last butterfly and give it a close. We have our beautiful Summer Sunset Charm Bracelet. Our little embellishment, our laser etched butterfly beads, some glass crystals and glass faceted rondelles with some purple agate 8mm beads. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little technique. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It'll help my little channel grow. And check out down below in the description for the products used in this video, as well as a tutorial playlist for more bracelet inspiration. Have an awesome day.